Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is about oversubscription. Oversubscription is a situation in which the applications for the shares are more than the number of shares that are offered to the public for subscription. There are three alternatives relating to the journals with regard to oversubscription. The first alternative is first alternative case and related to when the directors decide to fully accept some applications and totally reject others. The application money received on rejected applications is fully refunded. The journal entry with regard to this one is, first journal entry is bank account debited to share application account. The share application money received. The journal entry for the share application money received. Then share application account debited to share capital account to bank account. That is transfer of application money for the shares allotted and the money refunded on the applications rejected. Then share allotment account debited to share capital account, being the amount due on allotment of shares. Then bank account debited to share allotment account. Here transaction the journal entry with regard to allotment money received. The second alternative solution is with regard to the oversubscription is when the directors opt to make a proportionate allotment of all the applicants. It is known as pro rata allotment. The excess application money received is normally, in this case, the excess application money received is normally adjusted towards the amount due on allotment. The journal entry with regard to this one is, first is bank account debited to share application account. The application money received. The journal entry for the application money received. Then share application account debited to share capital account to share allotment account. Transfer of application money to the share capital and the excess application money will be credited to the share allotment account. Then share allotment account debited to share capital account, the amount due on allotment. Then bank account debited to share allotment account, being the allotment money received after adjusting the amount already received as excess application money. The third alternative with regard to oversubscription shares is when the application for some shares are rejected and pro rata allotment is made to remaining applicants. The money on rejected applications is refunded and the excess application money is received from the applicants to whom the pro rata allotment has been made is adjusted towards the amount due on the allotment of shares allotted. That is, third alternative is with regard to there will be refunding of applications and also the pro rata allotment in a same case. It's a combination of the first alternative and the second alternative. Journal entry with regard to this one is bank account debited to share application account. This the application money received. Journal entry with regard to the application money received. Then share application account debited to share capital account to share allotment account to bank account. Here to share allotment account is relating to the transfer of the money to the allotment account. Then refund it to bank account is the relating to the refund of the application money. The transfer of application, the entries with regard to the transfer of application money to share capital and the excess application amount on pro rata allot is credited to share allotment and the amount on rejected applications refunded. Then the third journal entry is share allotment account debited to share capital account. This with regard to the amount due on allotment of shares. Then bank account debited to share allotment account. Here the allotment money is received after adjusting the amount already received as excess application money. Then a problem with regard to this one, over subscription of shares. The Janda Paper Limited invited applications for 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 25 each payable under on application rupees 5 per share, on allotment rupees 7.5 per share, first call 7.5 per share. It's due after 2 months after the allotment. Here date is given. The amount is 7.5 per share. On second and final call, due after 2 months after the first call, rupees 5 per share. The applications were received on 4 lakh shares on January 1st, 2014, and allotment was made on February 1st, 2014. Record the journal entries in the company to record transactions under the following circumstances. Here in this question we have to do the oversubscription of shares by using the 3 alternatives. Okay. In this video I will tell about the first alternative only. Remaining alternative I will tell in the next video. The first case is like this is the first case. That is, the directors decide to allot 1 lakh shares in full to selected applicants, and the applications for the remaining 3 lakh shares were rejected outright. Okay, then move on to the journal. So we have to first write the heading of the company. It is Books of Janda Papers Limited. Then heading journal. Then subheading first alternative. Then date, particulars, ledger folio, debit amount and credit amount. Here it's given the question as application date is given, that is on 1st January 2014. Allotment is 1st February 2014. So application, we have to first write about the application journal entry. So the application journal entry is date is 2014 January 1. The bank account debited to equity share application account. Here the money received on the application of 4 lakh shares at rupees 5 per share. The question is given as applications were received on 4 lakh shares. Application amount is 5 per share. So 4 lakh into 5 gives the amount 20 lakhs. Debit and 20 lakhs credit. Then on February 1, some application is rejected. February 1, the allotment, some shares are allotted and some are refunded. So the journal entry is date is February 1. Equity share application account debited to equity share capital to bank account. That is, the bank account is with regard to the rejected applicants. That is, rejected applicants is the 1 lakh applicants is rejected. Here in the question it is given as 1 lakh shares. 1 lakh shares is allotted and 3 lakhs is rejected. So 3 lakhs into 5 gives 50 lakhs. That is the refunded application amount. Then the amount transferred to share capital is the allotted number of shares is 1 lakh. 1 lakh into 5 gives 5 lakhs. Total amount is given in the debit column, that is 20 lakhs. Narration is transfer of application money on 1 lakh shares to share capital and money refunded on rejected applications. Then on the same date, this allotment amount is transferred to the share capital. That is, equity share allotment account debited to equity share capital account. That is, allotment is number of shares made is on the allotment number of shares is 1 lakh. The allotment money is 7.5 per share given in the question. That is 7.5 per share. So 1 lakh into 7.5 amount is will be 7,50,000 debit and 7,50,000 credit. Narration is amount due on allotment of 1 lakh shares at rupees 7.5 per share. Then this amount is received. Allotment money is received. Narration journal entries: bank account debited to equity share allotment account 7,50,000 amount. Narration allotment money received. Then it's given in the question. First call is after 2 months. 2 months after the allotment. First allotment is on February. So after 2 months it will be April 1. So equity share first call account debited to equity share capital account. First call money due on 1 lakh shares at rupees 7.5 per share. Per share values given the question. When we multiply it, the amount will be 7,50,000. Then the amount transferred to the application money received, bank account debited to equity share first call account. First call money received, amount same amount 7,50,000. Then the date for the final and second call is 2 months after the first call. So after April, May, June. After June 1st is the first call and final call date. Equity share second and final call account debited to equity share capital. Then final call money due on 1 lakh shares at rupees 5 per share. 5 per share given the question. 1 lakh into 5 gives the amount 5 lakh. Then the amount received, same date, bank account debited to equity share second and final call account, final call money received 5 lakh debit and 5 lakh credit. Thank you.